Every day, an old, empty chair sat in the corner of the classroom. Nobody cared about it. Nobody even looked at it anymore. But one student would soon discover that the chair carried a lesson powerful enough to change his entire life. There was once a teenage boy named Ryan. He lived in a small American town and studied at an ordinary high school. Ryan wasn't the smartest student. He wasn't the most confident either. In fact, most people barely noticed him. He sat quietly in class. He rarely spoke. And deep inside, he constantly felt like he wasn't good enough. Every morning, Ryan watched other students succeed around him. Some were talented athletes. Some were top students. Some were popular and full of confidence. Meanwhile, Ryan struggled with even the smallest things: bad grades, fear of speaking in public, constant self-doubt. No matter how hard he tried, he always felt one step behind everyone else. Over time, he stopped raising his hand in class, stopped sharing his ideas, stopped believing in himself. Because after failing again and again, it felt safer not to try at all. One rainy Monday morning, Ryan entered his classroom earlier than usual. The room was silent. Outside, thunder echoed softly in the distance. As he sat down, his eyes landed on something near the back corner of the room. An old wooden chair. It looked worn out and forgotten. One of its legs had been repaired years ago. The paint was fading. And unlike the other chairs, nobody ever sat on it. Ryan stared at it for a moment. Then his teacher walked in. Mr. Carter was known for giving unusual life lessons. He noticed Ryan looking at the chair. Then he smiled. "You know why I keep that chair here?" Ryan shrugged. "I thought it was broken." Mr. Carter slowly walked toward the chair. Then he said something strange. "That chair once belonged to the most successful student I ever taught." Ryan looked confused. "This old thing?" Mr. Carter nodded. "Years ago, there was a student named Daniel. He failed almost every test. Students laughed at him. Teachers doubted him. And most people believed he would never succeed." Ryan listened carefully. Because the story sounded painfully familiar, Mr. Carter continued. "One day, Daniel completely failed an important exam. He stayed in this classroom long after everyone left. He sat in that chair and said something I'll never forget." Ryan leaned forward. "What did he say?" Mr. Carter smiled softly. He said, "I may not be the smartest person here today, but I can become smarter tomorrow." The room became quiet. Rain tapped gently against the windows. Ryan looked at the empty chair again. Suddenly, it didn't look broken anymore. It looked important. Mr. Carter sat beside Ryan. "Do you know what separated Daniel from everyone else?" Ryan shook his head. "He never allowed one bad moment to decide his future. He understood something most people never learn. Growth takes time. Confidence takes time. Success takes time. But most people quit before time has a chance to help them." Those words hit Ryan deeply. Because for years, he had secretly believed that failure meant the end. One bad grade meant he was stupid. One embarrassing moment meant he lacked confidence. One mistake meant he would never improve. But maybe that wasn't true. Maybe he had been judging his future based on temporary moments. That night, Ryan couldn't stop thinking about the chair, or Daniel, or the sentence Mr. Carter shared. "I can become smarter tomorrow." For the first time in a long while, Ryan realized something powerful. He didn't need to become amazing overnight. He just needed to keep improving. Little by little, day by day. The next morning, Ryan made a choice. Instead of avoiding difficult things, he started facing them. When he didn't understand something, he studied longer. When he felt nervous speaking, he practiced anyway. When he failed, he stopped calling himself a failure. Instead, he asked, "What can I improve next time?" Slowly, things began changing. Not instantly, not magically, but steadily. His grades improved. His confidence grew. He started speaking more in class. And for the first time in years, Ryan started believing in himself. Months later, Ryan stood in front of the entire school during a student presentation. The same boy who once feared speaking in front of 5 people was now confidently sharing his ideas with hundreds. After the presentation ended, the audience applauded loudly. Ryan smiled, but his eyes quietly looked toward the back corner of the room, toward the old empty chair, because he knew something nobody else did. That chair had changed his life. Years later, Ryan returned to his old school as a successful entrepreneur and speaker. Students gathered around him asking questions about success. What changed your life? What made you successful? Ryan smiled. Then he pointed toward the same old chair still sitting quietly in the classroom corner. And he said, "Success started the moment I stopped seeing myself as permanently broken." Sometimes we believe our current situation defines our future. A bad grade, a failure, a rejection, an embarrassing moment. But those moments are temporary. They are not your final story. Growth happens slowly. Confidence is built one step at a time. And the people who succeed in life are not always the most talented. Often, they are simply the ones who refuse to give up on themselves. So if life feels difficult right now, if you feel behind, if you feel like everyone else is moving faster than you, remember this. An empty chair once held a lesson powerful enough to change someone's life. And maybe your biggest struggle today is quietly preparing you for your greatest future tomorrow.